Well, good evening. I hope you're doing well. And hello, Nordic. You say, what trouble can we get into? The answer is all the trouble. I think probably so. Considering, well...
My time is precious.
Well, this is not Miss Arlena Skysinger. In fact, let's see if we can... You can't really see her, but that is Miss Medrielle. She is a Breton. She is a mage. She's already wandered around here and gathered up most of the things she could gather. Yes, pure mage build. She's a mage. Her sign is the mage. She is a Breton, which are very good at magic. So, very, very much a mage. And in fact, we can look at her. Her mysticism is at 45. Not yet. I have not gone to get the robe and stuff yet. I did find the axe already, which I should go ahead and sell because her minor skill is in short blade. She has no skill in axes, as you can tell. All this stuff is very low. But yeah, her mysticism is 45, her destruction is 35, her alteration is 40, her illusion is 40, and her restoration is 45. So, very, very much a mage. And, I think I said this already, but she's a Breton. Now, I did find something. See if I can find it again. You're switching to a full mage build for your Dunmer in Skyrim? Well, hold on. Sorry about that. Nobody needed to hear me coughing, but I think that would probably be a good choice. I found this empty hollow tree stump. I am going to put a couple things in here and see if they stay in there. Now, how do I put them? Yeah, like that. Nope, can't place items in the container. Oh well, it was worth a shot. There's just an empty stump there. I was kind of hoping I could use it to store things. I can't. Ah! But you know what? Before we go out, let me go ahead and sell this axe that I found because, like I said, she can't use it. She would absolutely suck with it.
Welcome to Aril's Trade House. Everything is priced to go.
Well, how about you buy this from me? Oh, you will give me 42 gold for it. Very good. Thank you. Technically, the character is an agent of House Telvanni, who has thief skills, but also a number of mage skills, including alchemy. Well, I mean, as a mage, having a few thief skills sound like they would probably be useful, especially things like sneaking. Say you don't want to fight that thing that's ahead of you, you could probably try to sneak past it. So I would say mage mixed with a little bit of thief would probably be handy. That's just me. I don't know, what do you think? Alright, so, before we do anything else, like go over to Balmora, let's run out this way. The only thing she has on her is a dagger. It's probably not the wisest move to go run out this way, but okay, we're gonna do it. Well, a dagger and some skills that I hopefully put on the board correctly. I don't know. The lore behind the characters: he operates as an agent of House Telvanni, who infiltrates places, eliminates targets, steals things, and is a spy. Since he is a House Telvanni, he's learned magic. Well, then, it seems to me, having an assassin who is also a mage is probably extra useful. There's a lot of mushrooms down there. Up. Splat. Dude goes splat. Okay, we don't have to read that again. The Dunmer live off mushrooms? Well, considering they're all over the place, I imagine so. Magic sword. Fur helm. Extravagant robe. Extravagant shoes. Scrolls of Icarian flight. And 7 gold. I'll definitely take that gold. Sorry to leave you lying here naked, dude, but you were the dumb one that died. Oh, let's see. Jimmy! Trouble time! Hello, Miss Bella. Hello, Nardic. Hello, Drive-By. Oh, did I say hello to Drive-By? Hello, Drive-By. And thank you for letting me know it looks good, and happy Friday to you. And you hear a cat meowing. Yes, indeed you do. That would be Ernest. His full name being Ernest Hemingway. Because he is a polydactyl cat. Also, lovingly referred to as Hemingway cat. As well, wait until daytime, make a save, and try one of those scrolls. No. I'm gonna sell them. I want the money. I want the money. I don't want to die like that guy did. My cat's name is Leo. He murs a lot at me, so sometimes I call him Mur. Well, Ernest's nickname is nothing so fancy. I just call him Bubba sometimes. And he's like, what do you want, Bubba? Because he's a big old cat. He is Port Maine Coon. And he is, I used to say he's 18 pounds if he's an ounce, but he's bigger than that. In fact, I would say he's probably up to a good 22 pounds. Which is still small for the breed, but he is only part Maine Coon. Oh, no doubt. Maine Coons are definitely some healthy boys. They are big cats. They get into the 28 to 30 pound range. I think I got everything I care to get. And let me get back to the village. We can take a look at her skills. And take a look at the loot that she just grabbed. Alright, so we are back at the village. Oh, somebody's making pizza. I'm actually going to have, after the stream, a little bit of fish. Not grilled, but, what do you call it? Poached with a little, lemon and pepper. Alright. This is good enough. Well, salmon's pretty good. I do like salmon, but I'm just having something basic. I'm having tilapia. It's a simple fish. It's a light fish, so it takes to different flavors well. Alright, so we will hit F1. And you can see the quick keys. Now, I might change the order of this stuff around. I also don't think I want water breathing on the right mouse key, but I don't know what to put there. See if I change this to something else. Okay, so number 9 is the right mouse button. All right. That makes sense. So, let me go ahead. I'm going to reorder some of this stuff. I will put... Nope. Come on. I don't want that there either. All right. So we have... Oh, wait a second. Is the right mouse button whatever you picked last? That might be it. Okay, so we have detect creature, detect animal 50 to 150 feet for 5 seconds on self. We have water walking for 60 seconds on self. We have shield, 5 points for 30 seconds on self. We have sanctuary, 10 points for 30 seconds on self. We have hearth heal, restore health 20 to 80 points on self. Ancestral Ghost. Summon Ancestral Ghost for 60 seconds on self. Chameleon. Chameleon 10% for 30 seconds on self. And that's Ancestral Ghost again. Fire Bite. Destruction. Fire damage 15 to 30 points on touch. Alright, let me put water walking here. Let me put okay, why isn't it doing anything now? I seem to maybe have frozen up the game. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Okay. Bound Dagger. So we have Detect Creature, Bound Dagger, Shield, Sanctuary, Hearth Heal, Ancestral Ghost, Chameleon, Water Walking, and Fire Bite. That's the skills we have right now. Let me light a fire to warm the game up. So that's what she has at the moment. Actually, she starts off with a lot more than I expected. Okay. So, The quick keys, that makes sense. The quick keys scroll through the spells you have and put them on the right mouse, and then you use the right mouse and actually cast them. I'm going to step away for about 25 minutes. I'm going to make that pizza now. I got hungry all of a sudden. Okay, enjoy. You'll have to tell me what toppings you put on it later. Alright, so let me go ahead, since I don't have a 9 button. I'm gonna put water walking on 9, because I don't foresee myself using that too much. Protect creature. What's this one? I don't know. Sanctuary, I think. Shield. Bound dagger. Fire bite. Alright. So we have detect creature, fire bite, bound dagger, shield, hearth heal, summon ancestral ghost, chameleon, sanctuary, and water walking on, in that order on the keys. This. Oh, I was gonna say this isn't working. It is working. It's a travel lantern. All right. So, what goodies did we find ourselves? A Colovian fur helm. We'll go ahead and put that on now. Oh, that looks absolutely ridiculous. Extravagant shoes. We might as well put those on. Extravagant robes. We might as well put those on. Now she looks absolutely ridiculous, but okay. Doesn't really provide us any armor protection, but better than nothing. See, go ahead and save.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
And I know Jimmy wants me to try out that scroll really badly, but I really want the money. But we did say before we sold him.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself. Welcome to Aril's Trade House. Do you have anything to barter?
So, we can go back to that save at any time and try it out without messing up any progress in the game. Oh, did we want to sell those? What are we selling? Drain speed? Sure, why not? We need the gold. Now, I guess I don't really need to save the water walking ones if I have a water walking spell. Well, they might do other things. And I might want to learn a little alchemy. And I guess I can sell that because I've already read that journal. I'll just sell all these for the moment. And then we'll have the money. Iron spot. Now this is a long blade. I don't think she does well with a long blade. I will have to double check. Alright, selling the Scrolls of Icarian Flight. But like I said, I have a save file from before I do this. So if we want to play around with trying one, we can later. And there you go. Thank you for the monies. Thank you for all the monies. Now we are up to 429 gold already. We have the Iron Dagger. Yeah, her skill is short blade, not long blade. So I doubt we should really be keeping that. Still. Until she finds something better, we'll hold on to it. Now I think we've gotten everything we can out of here. I have not talked to that one guy. Because, well...
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
To be honest, we're going to hold on to his ring for a little bit. So I don't want to talk to him until I'm ready to actually give it back to him. When it's maybe not useful to me anymore. Which I get the feeling won't take long. Woohoo! I've already walked enough to get my athletic skill up to 9. That's still not great. What is her health anyway? Ooh, she had 30 health. Okay, let's try not to get hit by anything, shall we? Hi. Oh, that's right. Where would I like to go? Well, I'd like to actually go talk to some dude first who's going to recommend me go talk to you. Because I don't know if that'll give me a any discounts, but it's worth a try. Not you. I think it's this guy here. Yeah, this is the one.
Yes, what do you want? If you're looking to get out of Seydanin, I'll be happy to give you a little advice.
All right.
I've heard that the local tax collector, Processus Vitellius, is missing. No surprise, really. He wasn't well liked around here. New here? Take the Silt Strider to Vivec or Balmora. Fast and cheap. No trouble with wild animals, and smugglers, and bandits, and outlaws. Go see Darva Mechlaren over at the Strider Port, over the bridge and east along the water, and tell her Vodunius Nucius sent you.
Okay.
Talk to everyone. Talk is cheap. Ask questions. You don't ask, you never learn. I am a commoner. I do whatever needs doing. Cooking, cleaning, building, baking, making, breaking, and...
Yep. And by my accent, you can tell I am an outsider, or an outlander. Alright, now that we've talked to him, like I said, I don't know if that's going to give me a discount or not, but it was worth a try. And that NPC is watching the Silt Strider. I wonder why. And she's going back now. I was going to go talk to her, but... Alright, now I'm ready to leave there.
This is the seaport village of Seydanin, Outlander, in the Bitter Coast region. I'm a caravaner, and I manage the Silt Strider port here. Tell me your destination if you're looking for a ride. Or if you're new to Seydanin, I can help you with local services, or any specific place in Seydanin you're looking for. Or if you want someone in particular, maybe I know where to look. Oh, yes. He steers business my way, and I do him a little favor now and then. Poor fellow. I don't think he's happy here on Vvardenfell.
You take a note in your journal under section Vadunius Nucius. Let's see. Let's go ahead. We're not going to decrease it by too much. We don't want to slow it down incredibly a lot. So I think that'll do. And we want to go to Balmora, which will cost us 14 gold, so it did not save us any money, but it was worth a try. I'd like a ride to Balmora, ma'am. And we're getting a nighttime ride. Woohoo! Very pretty. Of course, you could, like, duck. I mean, you're getting branches all up in my face. Whoever did the mods to update the graphics did a great job with the skybox. It really does look nice. Can't see hardly anything at night, though. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of mushrooms. Well, I'll come back for them later. Bunch of mushrooms out that way. There's a giant fly or something over there. Oh, wait. No. No, that's one of those cliff things. Well, it's a good thing I'm taking this ride. I know eventually I will have to wander around on my own, but until I have better armor and gear, I don't think I want to run into those things. I do like how this thing turns into a boat at some point. I still have to say this is some of the best slow travel in a game. Because it's just so unique. Yeah, when we're a little stronger, we're going to have to come out this way and pick through all the mushrooms and stuff. Because I saw a ton of mushrooms. And probably other herbs. Well, we'll need them if we do any alchemy. Since I sold off the batch I got around Sedanine. That's a big mushroom. They're not nearly as big or as fancy as the mushrooms in Elder Scrolls Online, I noticed. There's a group of people there. Still don't know if that camp is good guys or not. One day I'll have to head out there and see. They're either good guys that will task me with doing quests, or they're not good guys and I will have to fight them. And thank you for the ride, lady. Appreciate it. Woo. Okay. That was not the way to get down the stairs. Hello. Welcome to Balmora, council seat of House Lalu. How can I serve you? Oh, any rumors? The Legion champion, Valerius Varro, over at Moonmoth Legion Fort, has sworn an oath to stop corruption. He hasn't had much luck going through official channels. The syndicates have got their people covered coming and going. He'll never get anywhere working through the system. He's going to have to find someone who can get him around the system, or through the system, like straight and hard through the system. You take a note in your journal under section Valerius Varro tells a little story. Any advice? Outlanders new in Vvardenfell do best in Balmora. House Halu is Imperial through and through, and you can get a good mix of native and Imperial people and services. Not as friendly to Outlanders up north, in House Redoran country, or down in Big Vivek City, and definitely not friendly out east with the Telvanni Wizard. Shop the outfitters, then check out the guilds for work. If you want to be adopted by a great house, you'll need a patron, and that's easier when you've got a reputation. All right, thank you. All right, let's look around a bit. I don't want to grab all this stuff just yet. But there is a lot of stuff to grab. Huh. I have an Agorian character in ESO. They definitely look a lot better in ESO than they do in this game. You know, I'm sitting here wondering what kind of pizza is he making? I'm very, very curious now. I wonder if he does the traditional pepperoni, maybe with some mushrooms, maybe some onions and bell pepper, or maybe he does sausage. Don't know. I'll take that. I'll take that. Should probably be taking the paper too, shouldn't I? You know what? We will go ahead and take the paper. Exclusive restore lock. Steel throwing stars. Those might be worth selling. Ring of lightning bolt? Whoa, what? That was a find. That's also a wall. Quality restore personality.
Go ahead.
Exclusive restore lock. 2 of those. Oh, and you'll have to forgive me. I do have a bit of a frog in my throat. So, yeah. There is that.
What say you?
Hi. That's what I say. much money I've gotten. I'm going to wait until I'm done going through these, and then I'll count it up. Maybe it'll be enough to get me a piece of gear or a little training or something. A lot of these eggs. Well, I guess you could say I'm starting to get familiar with this area of the game. Take the bread. Food is good, even if it is just bread. Hello, mister. I'll take all the bread. I'm leaving a bunch of junk behind. How's my weight? Ah, 45. Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted from those. I guess I will be wanting those soul gems. At least on this character. Nothing there. I think I checked these are... Oh, no, I didn't. Paper, petty soul gem, gold. I did myself a favor and switched the interact key and the jump key. So the jump is on the space bar now, and the interact key is E. Considering that's what I'm used to from most games nowadays. Every once in a while I forget I've done it, so I'll use space, and then I'll jump, and I'm like, oh, wrong one. But for the most part, I remember. Right. And here's the South Wolf Corner Club. We'll go in here, even though we know where we're going. Hello.
Hello, friend. I'm Satilda. Welcome to Balmora. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. Or try, anyway. And if it's just a little advice you'd like, that's fine, too.
Weird. Her voice is very low. Tell me about Balmora. Balmora is the council seat of the Great House Lalu, and the largest town on Vvardenfell except for Vivec City. Located on the Odai River and sitting astride the Aldrin Vivec Road, Balmora is an important mercantile trade and travel center. Hightown is the administrative center with the temple and manor houses. The shops, guilds, and trade houses of the commercial district are west of the river. Labor Town's modest corner clubs and homes are east of the river. Any rumors?
Delnia Ralal, publican of the 8 Plates Corner Club here in Balmora, is hiring entertainers to amuse her patrons. She's looking for jesters, dancers, drummers, jugglers, and singers who play the lute.
Again, not me. Any advice? If you have the patience, sneak around everywhere you go. It will take longer and may arouse suspicion, but it's excellent practice. Okay. I hadn't thought about that, but I guess so. Any secrets? There's a lot of money to be made looting the dwarven ruins. Against the law, yes. But where there's profit to be made, folks turn a blind eye. One problem, the artifacts are often made of metal and heavy. Unless you're a big brute, it's tough to carry away all the loot. Me, I carry a divine intervention or an Umsevi intervention scroll. Load up, read the scroll, and I'm back in town with a load of goods. Did she just tell me to break the law to make some money? What's your trade?
I am a pawnbroker. I buy your goods, giving you cash on the counter, and if, at a later date, you wish to recover your goods, you need only pay me what they are worth, with a small profit, of course, for my time and trouble. I also sell things, sometimes used and worn, sometimes almost new, and all for a fraction of what they'd cost if purchased elsewhere.
Okay, so she's a pawnbroker. We should probably keep her in mind for buying things later. What about Caius Casades?
That old sugar tooth, I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Closius, the owner. He'll know.
Alright, thank you, lady. Hi, who are you?
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
So, your name is Medrielle, and you're new here in Balmora. Well, my name is Arathor, and I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now, and if I start to bore you about Morrowind lore, just let me know. Well, actually, I'd like to hear about Morrowind lore. The Morag Tong are honorable, law-abiding executioners and assassins. They hate the Dark Brotherhood, the outlaw Western Assassins Guild. Alright. Any rumors? It's not bad enough with the blight storms this year, but the Ashlanders are also going crazy, jumping caravans and pilgrims, raiding villages, scrapping with the legions. They ought to send the legions out and teach them a lesson. Alright. Any advice? If possible, always take a single item at a time. It increases the risk, but it's excellent practice. Okay, you must be a thief. My guess is you're a thief. Hello, Sugarlip.
We greet, then we do business.
Hello, Sugarlip. Ha! I'm back. What did she blow up? Nothing yet. We have made it to Balmora in one piece. And we're talking to people at the South... What is it? South Wall Club? Hello, kitty cat. What rumors do you have? Dulnea Royale, publican of the Eight Plates Corner Club here in Balmora. Okay, yes, we've heard that one before. And I am not a tester, dancer, drummer, juggler, or singer who plays the lute. Any advice? Alchemists are easy targets for inexperienced thieves. They have far too many ingredients for them to keep an eye on all of them at the same time. Okay, any secrets? There's a lot of money. Okay, I've heard that one. I have biscuits, honey, and clotted cream. Anyone like one? Actually, that sounds very good.
Outlander needs.
Actually, does sound very tasty.
The prey approaches.
His name is Only He Stands There. Very, very Argonian. Any rumors?
Tia has a little bit of a sweet tooth, if you know what I mean. I heard her connection hasn't arrived yet, though, and she's been acting a bit jumpy.
Okay. Somebody likes moon sugar. If you're heading into the back country, always carry a couple of Restore Health, Restore Fatigue, Cure Disease, and Cure Blight potions with you. I love the Argonians in this game. I actually have an Argonian in Elder Scrolls Online. I like her. They definitely look better in that game than they do here, but obviously, different game engine, newer game. Talk to everybody. Yes, we've heard that. Morrowind Lore? Worn out weapons and armor work poorly. Repair them yourself or take them to a smith for repair. I think in my case, I'm going to have to be taking them somewhere for repair. I am a healer. I have sworn solemn oaths in the College of Restoration to heal the afflicted or cure the disease. But I have also studied both the unarmed, unarmored martial arts of the Khajiit and the light armored and blunt weapon styles of the Imperial West, both for self-defense and for disabling or killing dangerous opponents. I sell spells, and I am a spellmaster who creates spells to your specification. I can also teach you in my skills for a fee. Ah, so he's going to be a good one to come to for training. So I have to remember, only he stands there. The Balladeer's Fake Book. And a loop, but it's owned.
You're a new face. So what can I tell you about Balmora? I like to swap the latest rumors when there's something juicy enough to gossip about. Or maybe if you have a little secret, maybe I have one to trade.
Any rumors?
Yeah, right. The temple says this Peakstar heretic is dead. But did they produce a body? I don't see no body.
All right, any advice?
Well, if you're considering a mercenary career, the Fighters Guild isn't too choosy. No, don't take offense. I just mean they're relaxed, easygoing, get along. Legion is a lot tougher outfit, and fussy about ends and means, if you follow me. And those House Redoran people, well, they are tough and sharp, but a bit tiresome in the...
I'm wondering about the Mages Guild, though. Since she is a mage, she should probably join the Mages Guild.
If you're thinking of traveling up country near Sheogorad, or out Molag Amur way, or inside the Ghost Fence, you need to know about Corpus. It's a disease that turns normal creatures into beasts, turns men into twisted, mad lumps of flesh, superhumanly strong and full of hatred. You get Corpus from fighting with diseased creatures. It's hard to get Corpus, but harder to get rid of it. In fact, I hear there is no cure.
Yeah, which is why we're going to be saving often, especially if we're out in the wild. Any lore?
The blight is a sickness you get from being outside during ash storms. The sickness comes from Red Mountain. It makes normal creatures into terrible monsters.
So we have the Corpus and we have the blight, which both turn people into monsters. What's your trade?
I'm a warrior by trade. I know how to fight when necessary, but I much rather look so tough that critters give up or run away when they see me. Personally, I favor long blades of all kinds. They use long blades of many different styles and craftsmanships here in Morrowind. And I wear medium armor for a decent balance of protection and mobility. But I train with various weapon types and armor types. And like any good warrior, I'm my own armorer. Don't want to fight with worn weapons in worn armor.
It's too bad I can't persuade you to come with me. I would even trade you a nice longsword.
What?
And hello, George Chris. Good day to you. Hopefully you are having a good Friday. Hello. Oh, let's see. What do you have in the way of rumors? Everyone knows who really runs House Lalu. It's not the counselors. No one sits on that council unless it suits Arvis Dren. Any advice? The elite of Morrowind may not have all the armor and equipment you need as an adventurer, but don't overlook precious stones or fine jewelry and clothing. To the right merchant, those items can be worth more and be more easy to carry than some heavy iron armor. Okay, any secrets? Always carry a jug of Sujama with you. That burst of strength and the ability to penetrate armor and deal serious damage will give you the one-time punch to face an opponent you normally can't handle. And what's your trade? I am a savant. I am a man of wide learning and cosmopolitan taste, a well-traveled man, educated, refined in manner, able to converse on various topics with authority, and a man ever ready to defend his honor and the honor of my companions. In short, you see before you a gentleman. I can discourse upon history, speechcraft, language, and customs. And for a fee, I offer training that will permit you to share a few of my many virtues. You're also a pompous behind. But since you do speechcraft and all that stuff, I might be interested in a little bit of your training later. Maybe a little bit, especially the speechcraft. Yeah, I'll probably want to get that up. Ooh,
First we greet, then we do business.
We do business later, all right? Now, we don't want to steal anything. It would be very rude when I'm getting ready to talk to this gentleman here, the owner of this fine establishment. Doing well, thank you.
What's this about?
Enjoying the upcoming weekend, and looks like I got a good start at it. Caught your live stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Miss Bella, Sujama will give you a temporary strength boost, and it's stacked. The drunker you get, the more melee damage you do. Might remember that for Alina, and it's in character for Anorid. Okay. I will remember that for Alina. I doubt that's going to help Miss Medrielle much, but...
Good day, I'm Bacola Closius, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help.
All right, so let's start with our usual rumors.
It was inevitable. The local criminal organization, the Kimona Tong, wasn't going to stand by and let the Thieves Guild set up shop in their territory. It'll be bloody, and the Thieves Guild doesn't stand a chance.
Okay. Any advice?
If you're heading into the backcountry, always carry a couple of Restore Health, Restore Fatigue, Cure Disease, and Cure Blight potions with you.
Probably a good idea. Any secrets you want to share with me?
Somebody said Larius Varro over at Fort Moonmoth is looking for you. Said he wanted to talk to you. Don't know what about.
Okay. I have to look for Larius Varro at Fort Moonmoth. I will do that. What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
The Mages Guild is west of the river, one street up from the waterside, by the open plaza just north of the Siltstrider port. If you were planning to join the Mages Guild, you want to talk to Ranis Athris, the guild steward.
Okay. I think Nordic is up at the moment. He said something about stepping away to make his pizza because he was hungry. And I was sitting there debating on what type of pizza he might be making. What do you think? Does he go with the traditional pepperoni and mushrooms, or peppers and onions, or maybe not ham, sausage? Sausage and mushroom and onions is a really good combination for me. Or does he go a little fancier? Maybe he does that ham and pineapple that some people like. I don't know. What do you think? All right, tell me about Caius Casades.
Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs, and down to the end of the street.
All right, thank you, sir. I have not eaten yet. I will be eating once the stream is done. I will be having some nice poached fish and a little rice and Brussels sprouts to go with it.
First we greet, then we do business.
As for water, yes, I do have my water. This time it is flavored with sweet tea Mio. Which is one of the few fake tea drinks that I can stand. And yes, I do like tea. If anybody were to ask me tea or coffee, I would have to say yes, because I will drink both. Alright, let's go talk to Caius Casades, shall we? Tea is yummy, and I will drink it cold. I like cold sweet tea because, well, that's where I came from. I'm Southern, and that's how we drink our tea. But I will also drink it hot.
Yeah.
You know, as old as this guy is, he's jacked. Okay? Oh, hello, Caius.
What? Yes, I'm Caius Cosades. But what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cosades? What are you talking about?
I was told to report to you.
So you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it.
Yes.
Very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders?
You're a heretic, you're from Texas, but you take your tea unsweetened with lemon. There's nothing heretical about that. Because you're doing the other thing that Southerners love to do. You're putting lemon in your tea. So, even if you don't like it sweet, you're still drinking it Southern. Yes, I am ready to follow your orders.
Good. Welcome to the service, novice. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades trainers.
Okay, any advice?
About doing quests for factions. If you try to complete every task you're given, sooner or later you'll run into trouble. Don't assume that just because someone gives you a job, you ought to be able to complete it. When you get a job that's over your head, be patient. Go do something else for a while and come back when you're tougher, better skilled, and better equipped.
George says, pineapple pizza? The first time I heard about that thing made me consider buying a gun. Clearly, the world is coming to an end. It's one of the signs. Well, I can't say that I think putting pineapple on pizza sounds good. In fact, it sounds just about as disgusting as putting anchovies on a pizza, which I've had known people that love that too. But, you know, to each his own. I mean, I eat Chinese food with all sorts of fruity things in it, like pineapple chicken, orange chicken. I can't really say anything. And Jimmy says Caius has abs for days. It's a meme in the Morrowind community. He does. He is. He's got to be what, pushing 60 here, and he's jacked. You know, he reminds me of what was that dude? He used to be like Mr. Atlas, and he was like 80 years old and still had the body of a bodybuilder. Jimmy says pineapple and pizza is delicious, but you have to pair it with the right toppings. Pineapple and pepperoni is really good. You know, if you like it, go ahead. Jack LaLanne, yes. If you like it, go ahead and eat it. It's not my thing. But, like I said, to each his own, and I can't say much because I've eaten, like, pineapple chicken and orange chicken and sweet and sour chicken, which has got fruit in it too, so. Oh yeah, and I had something once. I made this a long time ago, and I should make it again. It was a quesadilla, but it was made with sauteed pears, okay. You sauteed the pear with sweet onion. And then you put it on the quesadilla with Gouda cheese. That was really good. So I've eaten a few weird things. Alright. What can you tell me about the Kimono Tong?
The Kimono Tong is Morrowind's native criminal syndicate. They're tough and ruthless, and have connections in the higher ranks of House Hlalu. The Kimona Tong competes directly with the Thieves Guild for control of illegal trade, and Kimona Tong will not tolerate competition. Compared with the Kimona Tong, the Thieves Guild is relatively decent and honorable. Certainly less brutal. They don't accept Outlanders as members. Forget about it.
I don't want to join the Kimona Tong. I just want to know what I'm up against. Fort Moonmoth. Tell me about that.
Moonmoth Fort is the Imperial Legion garrison southeast of Balmora, just outside of town. Rad Hardheart is the knight in charge. Between the Imperial Legions and Imperial cult staff, they have about a dozen service providers out there.
Okay, alright, tell me about the blade trainers.
These Blades agents offer training, not free, of course, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tyre Malin, and Ninetoes here in Balmora. In Caldera, see Surain Leorian. In Aldrun, see Gildan. Siorvar Horsemouth lives in a hut west of Caldera, and Alone the Scout can be found at a Reel's trade house in Seydanin.
Alright, Parmelian?
Healer Tyrmelin lives 2 houses south, downstairs.
Okay. Ninetoes?
To get to Hunter Ninetoes, leave my door facing south. Go right, down the steps, then turn left and head south, looking for his door on your left.
Okay, and Rithlin?
Warrior Rithleen lives 2 houses south, upstairs.
And there's a lot of other people and things in here that we could ask him about. Ashlanders, Blade, Alone.
Elone the Scout can usually be found at Aril's trade house in Seydanin. You know where that is. You arrived in Seydanin by boat.
Okay. Now, if I joined the Mages Guild with this character, would it be conflict to also join the Fighters Guild too? Tell me about the Imperial Cult.
The Imperial Cult worships the 9 divines. The Aedra Akatosh, Dibella, Arche, Zenithar, Mara, Stendar, Kinnereth, and Julianos, and Tiber Septim, founder and patron of the Empire. In Morrowind, it's partly maintaining the faith for Outlanders like us, and partly a missionary cult, bringing enlightenment to the heathen Dunmer. You can see Somutus Vunis at Fort Moonmoth to join, but you have to go to Ebonheart if you want to become a lay servant.
Wait. Tiber Septim, founder and patron of the Empire. Is he the one that becomes Talos? For the Nord. Okay, so there is no conflict of interest if I join both. Good to know. Tiber Septim becomes Talos, yes. Okay. Because I noticed that he said the Imperial Cult worships the 9 divines, and they listed Tiber Septim, and I know Tiber Septim wasn't one of the 9, or wasn't a name listed, but there was a human named Talos. So, okay, Tiber Septim is Talos. I did notice something in Skyrim that made me kind of sad, though. It said that the Blades had long been disbanded. So, Arlena Skysinger in Skyrim will never become a Blade. That's kind of sad. Tell me about the Imperial Legion.
The Imperial Legion has several fort garrisons here on Vvardenfell. The lower ranks handle law enforcement, escorts, rescues, dangerous predators, diseased and blighted beasts, and so forth. Only one fort accepts recruits, Fort Darius in Genesis. Genesis is a frontier outpost, isolated, a little rough. But good experience. If you're interested, see General Darius in Genesis.
Have you played? I've only played a little bit of Oblivion so far, as far as getting past the first Oblivion gate. But I've been waiting for the Skyblovian mod so I can keep playing it. I'm very, very interested in the story there. And Nordic says Khajiit has no pizza even if you has coins. What happened? I thought you were making pizza. There's a lot of people we can ask him about here. Gildan.
Nightblade Gildan lives in Aldrun, the Redoran district seat north of here, beyond Caldera. Gildan is in the southeast corner of town, in a house to the right of the steps up to the temple.
I did, but I'm not sharing or selling any of it. Oh, is that you just put extra cheese on it? We were trying to figure out what kind of pizza you would make. Me, I was kind of hoping for sausage with mushrooms and onion. And extra cheese. That's good too. Suran Leorian?
Mage Suran Leorian is in Caldera, the next town north. Her half-timber and stone house sits between the twin towers of the North Gate and the Governor's Hall.
That's somebody I might want to talk to. She's a mage. Alright. Let me go and talk to my fellow blade. You didn't feel like cutting onions? I like a variety of pizzas. Of course, we were debating on whether or not pineapple goes on pizza. I'm of a mind that people can put whatever they want on their pie. It doesn't hurt me any if they want to put ham and pineapple on it, but I personally wouldn't eat it any more than I would eat anchovies.
Anytime, friend. I'm right here.
Hello, Rithlian. Can you not get in my face like that? Thanks. Welcome, Novice Medrielle. Rithlian is my name. Warrior is my trade. I'll be happy to share a little advice or Morrowind lore with a fellow blade. Or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumors. Well, I know you don't have any rumors. Any advice? You look like you might not faint wearing heavy armor. You might check out the Legion garrison at Fort Moonmoth. They like 'em big over there, and maybe they're looking for recruits. Good benefit, chance for advancement, get a piece of land at retirement, maybe even end up a knight. I don't think she'll be wearing heavy armor anytime soon, but thanks. Sausage is good. Pineapple and anchovies belong on pizza about as much as cow dung does. Well, like I said, people can eat whatever they want on their pie, but it wouldn't be my choice. And just the thought of having pineapple and anchovy together, that would be absolutely vile. Any secrets? I heard the Ordinators burned out a camp of Nerevarine cult worshippers out by the Ghost Fence in Friada Ashurdan. The temple seems to be going to a lot of trouble to exterminate a bunch of simple Ashlanders. They can't help being ignorant. They're just primitive savages, and nobody takes that Return of Lord Nerevar stuff seriously. Crazy, rag-robed prophet. Not much threat there. I used to deliver pizza in high school, and I leaked anchovy oil on my back seat. That stuff baked in the Texas summer sun, and my car smelled like anchovies for months. To this day, I hate them. Did you see that cat? The cackling hen got caught cheating even more than she did. She was wearing an earring headphone. Yeah, I heard about that. Which, I'd like to say I'm shocked, but, not really. Blade trainers.
Yes, we aren't trying to make a profit off our fellow blades, and as you rise in rank, your discount increases. Still, we have to live, and training isn't cheap. Well, basic skill training, if you don't know very much, can be pretty cheap. But advanced skill training, for example, in your major specialties, that can get expensive. Here, I don't use this cuirass and helm anymore. Maybe you can get a few drakes for it, and put them in your personal training fund.
Oh, well, thank you. I think I will do that. Because, well, what, do I have any, no, my skill is in unarmored. So any armor is not good. So I'm actually better off without armor. Am I reading that right? Also, David Muir should be utterly ashamed of himself, lost any respect I had for him. Also going to boycott ABC or CBS whatever that channel was. It was ABC. It was the channel owned by Disney. That and the head of ABC was her sorority sister. That wasn't a debate. No, it was not. It was an absolute massacre. Or attempt at massacre. I don't know if it was an actual massacre. Okay, so we have her Curios and her helm, which we can get a few coins for. I'm still debating. I should probably sell this longsword, since long blades are not her thing either. Short blades, I mean, that's as close to a weapon as she can really use. I wonder if she can use a staff or a... See, she can't do hand-to-hand. I don't see any, like, wands or staffs listed. I think they're a separate species, but they're both tiny fish. Yeah, I don't think sardines and anchovy are the same fish. And I used to eat anchovies a lot more than I do. Not anchovies, sardines a lot more than I do. I haven't really eaten them much. Hello. Your name is Tarmelin. Yes. Any advice? Outlanders new to Vvardenfell. Okay, we've heard that. Any secret?
I heard the Ordinators burned out a camp of Nerevarine cult worshippers out by the Ghost Fence in Foyada Asher Dan. The temple seems to be going to a lot of trouble to exterminate a bunch of simple Ashlanders.
You don't remember if they have any staves in Morrowind?
They're just primitive savages, and nobody takes that return of Lord Nerevar stuff seriously. Crazy rag-robed prophets. Not much threat there.
Any Morrowind lore you want to share?
The first Dunmer nation, Resdane, was ruled by the First Council and the Tribunal Temple. The name changed to Morrowind when it became an imperial province.
Okay, so the original name of the place is Resdane. They changed it to Morrowind. Blade?
I'm a blade, too, and I report to Caius like you. You're welcome to use my bed to rest, but leave my other stuff alone, please.
I think I can handle that.
Basic skill training is cheap. We give you discounts for higher rank in the blades, and we keep our prices low. But advanced training is never cheap, even from us. Look, to get you started, here's my old alembic. Maybe you can get a few gold for it or use it yourself.
I think I'll use it myself. Sorry, I know it may sound silly, but I'm a little confused about it. Heard it before, but I never really saw any in the store in my country. Anchovies, I mean. Yeah, no worries, George. I mean, they do seem like they would be almost the same fish. Maybe in the same... I was going to say species, but that's not exactly the right word. The same subspecies? Tell me about the Balmora Temple.
The Balmora Temple stands on Rich Hill in the northwest part of town. The shrine there cures diseases and poison, and they offer various other services as well.
Good to know.
Yes, I offer training, but only to blades.
Okay. So, we've talked to you.
This is unexpected, but not unwelcome. Please, go ahead.
Well, thank you. Oh, that's right. So, I didn't talk to that one guy in Seyda because for this, for the time being, we're going to hold on to his ring. And when it's not useful to us anymore, then we'll return it to him. So I have his ring, which I should probably put on, the engraved ring of healing. But I also found this ring, Ring of Lightning Bolt. cast when used. So I don't know if I can wear 2 rings or not. If anybody knows, let me know. Alright, let's go talk to Nine Toes. Oh, and I did change, I don't know if you heard this, but I changed the key bindings. So now that the space key is the jump and the E key is interact, because that's what I'm kind of used to in most other games. Hello, Nine Toes.
Share your thoughts, friend. The basics we can teach you won't cost much. Advanced training, though, that's expensive. If you're already skilled, you're much harder to teach. Maybe I can help you out. Here's a little moon sugar on the house. You do know that moon sugar and skooma is against the law, and most alchemists and apothecaries won't buy it. But Khajiit generally will. Try Ajira at the Balmora Mages Guild, or Ravir, the trader in Balmora. Sell the sugar and start saving for training.
Alright.
I'm a blade too, and I report to Caius like you. You're welcome to use my bed to rest, but leave my other stuff alone, please.
So George Crest says that you live in a small country in East Europe, and Nordic says you would be at home where I live. I live at the base of a heavily forested mountain that would make you think I'm in Transylvania. That sounds like a pretty place. Tell me about Fort Moonmoth. Okay, so same thing I've heard before. Thank you, sir. So we have gathered a number of things that we may be able to sell. And since we have some moon sugar on us, first place we're going to go is to talk to Revere. Dude, do you mind getting out of the way? Do you mind moving along? Thanks. I bet I can throw a stone hard enough to actually hit the Transylvania region from where I stand.
Ugh. Come on, then. Say something or move on.
How about you move on? Ah, she is not very pleasant, is she? Gold do I have now anyway, after going through all these boxes? I'll be over in a few moments, George, and we'll chuck some stones. Of course, it is nighttime, so maybe we should wait till it's light out. Alright, so we're up to 557 gold without selling a thing. Hello, Revere.
Best prices, best selection. Revere knows why you are here. You want to buy Revere's famous Daedric weapons.
Thinking of Daedric weapons, somebody said I missed out on a Daedric staff when I let... What's his name? I'm going to have to start remembering his name. Destroy that Daedric relic to stop the nightmares in Dawnstar. That was you? Well, Arendor. Yes, I will have to start remembering his name, and there's a very important reason I need to start remembering his name. I imagine you can already guess what it is.
Khajiit will make special deal, yes.
I'll sell you that right off the bat.
Speak, friend. My turn to listen.
I will sell you that and that. I should probably sell the steel throwing stars. That'll get me a little extra coin there. Wolves are extinct here in my area. You can see them at zoos, but not in the wild here. We have bears, though. Last Friday night, didn't you sell Revere a bunch of Khajiit nose candy? That was Arlena that sold a bunch of Khajiit nose candy. This is Medrielle. She has not sold him a bunch of that yet.
Var, var, var.
We're gonna keep the bread. Alright. $1 million question. Do I sell this iron spark sword since she will probably never be able to use it? Sell it. I should probably keep the soul gems though, because she is a mage. She can probably use those. You can brew fortified speed potions with moon sugar. Yeah, but you can also not sell to vendors while you have moon sugar on you. And I'd rather sell it than... I know, you can drop it, barter with them, and then pick it up, but... Bears are a big problem here, and only a few months ago we had a tragedy. Jimmy just wants you to get caught with narcotics on you. So, should I keep all 13 of these petty soul gems or sell part of them? Oh, and I forgot. Did anybody answer the question? Can I use 2 rings at once? Or, do I have to pick between one or the other? Earlier in the summer, a bear was spotted in the center of town. Last summer, a few were sniffing around nearby as well. Try equipping them both? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Revere. You have lightened my load considerably. Alright, let's start with the Ring of Healing. And it looks like I can wear them both. It says they're both equipped. Alright. So... inventory menu. And put the engraved Ring of Healing there. And, What is... I'm trying to figure out what sanctuary is. It says it's an illusion. Yeah, that's mysticism, destruction, conjuration, alteration, restoration, conjuration again, illusion, illusion. I wonder if I should organize these by their skill set. Sanctuary increases your chance of dodging attacks, okay? I understand chameleon. You blend into the scenery. Summon ancestral ghosts. That sounds like you're summoning something to help you fight. Healing is, well, that's obvious. Shield is obvious. Bound dagger. Detect creature. So I guess it's either or for this one. I either put the engraved ring of healing here or the ring of lightning bolt. Let's put the ring of lightning bolt there. Can your summon ancestral ghost be John Wayne? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Now I wonder why the plates are in yellow, because I hadn't highlighted them. Alright. Now how much gold do I have? 781. Oh yeah, I have this paper too. Enchant capacity. I have to figure out what to use that for. Now, medium, heavy armor, or light armor. None of these armors would be better than being unarmored. So no armor for her. Wiping, starting fire, and selling. Forget writing on them. Outfitter. Hello.
Hello, friend. I'm Claudius Clandler. Welcome to Balmora. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. Or try, anyway. And if it's just a little advice you'd like, that's fine, too.
If I don't have it in stock, it doesn't exist.
Alright, so... a knife, that's not going to be useful. Iron halberd. Huh. Maybe if I was making a captain type character. Shit and arrows. Common pants. Common shirt. Common shoes. Are they... I mean, they weigh 3 pounds. I could save myself 3 pounds by selling these common shoes. Because I'm wearing the extravagant shoes. I'm wearing that mage's whole outfit. The one that fell from the sky. I'll sell those. I only get 1 gold, but that's fine. My Dunmer needs to take a trip to the clothing store in Solitude. Right now he's wearing Balmor hooded robes. The clothing store in Solitude is very nice. I've gotten a number of nice dresses for Arlena there. Alright, should I pick up any of these posts boiled? Why would I want a spoiled potion? What? I didn't even know potions spoiled. Refill lamp oil. You bought Breeze Home and Whiterun simply by cutting wood. Yeah, I tried to buy the base game houses, but because of the mods I'm using, I wasn't able to. Should buy these fatigue and health potions, shouldn't I? I think I will. Tried buying it by cutting the cheese, but that didn't work, and I was thrown out of the Dragon's Reach. Alright. Well, I didn't find any clothes I wanted, but I did pick up the little bit of potions he had, so... guess that works. There's an iron saber in this crate. Maybe I should sell that. Exclusive restore luck. Quality restore personality. I've got a cat with a bit of a hairball problem at the moment. Restore strength. I really do not like you. Quality restore willpower. Now that one I will take, because that seems like it'd be a good for a maid. Armorer. We don't need an armorer. We don't have armor. Alright, Mages Guild.
I'm waiting.
Hello.
Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild? Would you like to join the Mages Guild?
Sure. Yes, you look like the sort we could use in the Mages Guild. Will you take the Mage's Oath and join the guild? What is the oath?
Perform any duties assigned to you by the masters of the guild. Learn from them and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you?
Was that Arlena? No, this isn't Arlena. Yes, I would like to join. You are now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, associate. When you're ready, you can ask for duties to perform. And once you're ready, you can ask me about advancement. This is Medrielle. She's a Breton. I don't work right now, Jimmy. Well, I cut a number of lawns each week, but the job market here is beyond dead. Health issues prevent me from doing a lot of jobs, unfortunately. Alright. Spells?
What's your rank? No, sorry. Later perhaps, when you're higher rank, but not now.
Alright. Duties?
I don't have any duties for an associate. Speak with me again when you have proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you.
Let's see. Ah! There. There she is. I can't really make her bigger, unfortunately. But yes, she is a Breton. She is a pure mage. She has a strength of 30, intelligence of 60, willpower of 60, agility of 30, speed of 40, endurance of 30, personality of 40, and luck of 40. She has 30 health, which, yikes, that means we're going to have to be real careful not to get hit by anything. 120 magicka. Her major skills are in mysticism, destruction, alteration, illusion, and restoration, with minor skills in enchant, alchemy, unarmored, short blade, and conjuration. Anyone sneezes in her general direction and she will drop. Yeah, she's wearing that, remember the mage that fell from the sky? She's wearing his robe and hat and shoes. Because I figured, why not? Her powers are dragon skin, so that's probably going to be a handy one. I forgot how to use her power, and I know it's only like once every blue moon that you can use it. Sure, you can give me a hint. You can give me all the hints I want, or hints possible.
I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
I don't think you're the one I'm looking for. Sharngral Muzak.
Beyond the cities, friend.
Don't pick a fight with a guy with a machine gun. Hopefully there are no guys with machine guns here in... Can we use that? Oh, we can. Okay. There are plenty of places to sleep here, and I should not have
Good
to
see you. Do you need my services?
Methylene, no, you're not the one I'm looking for.
Ajira.
Ajira! You are the one I'm looking for. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local brews? Or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug musk? Or a way to reach the high places? Okay. Go back to Sedanin, we'll take it from there. So, I don't want to worry about taking any duties here. Alright. Well, we have joined the Mages Guild, so... Well, I don't mind it. Although, maybe I should take off that ring before I go back. So, dude doesn't see me wearing it and get mad. I did go and get the axe out of the tree stump, and I sold it and got a little extra gold for it. Oh! Wait, I can take stuff out of this. A scroll of Almzibi intervention. Scroll of divine intervention. Scroll of Dane's Panacea. Take it all. Alright, what? Okay. Kind of weighed me down a tiny bit. Okay, that cures common disease. Divine intervention. Spirit of the Daedra looks like a book of some sort. I have 3 lesser soul gems and 13 petty soul gems. I now have several potions. Oh, that's right. I was going to go sell that iron saber. I did take it all. It's all in my bag. Now I feel a tiny bit weighed down, but not too much. Let's go sell the saber off. I doubt a saber is a short sword. No, it's a long blade.
Ravir knows why you are here. Not to be afraid of this one.
Well, that'll give me another 10 gold.
Welcome, friend.
I should probably read Spirit of Daedra before I sell it. And definitely keep the scrolls. Alright, honestly, do I need the 15 paper or should I sell it? I mean, it doesn't weigh that much. It's only like about 1.5 pounds. Sell the paper? So I won't need it for creating spells or anything? Because I know in, like, the original Dungeons and Dragons, you had to learn a spell by writing it down.
Well,
Save paper. Okay, I did. I did not sell it. You can use it to enchant scrolls. That's what I thought maybe it would have been something like that. So, did you say we want to go back to Sedanine? I can sell the smaller soul gems. Okay. I'll do that at Sedanine. Now, I do not know how to get to Sedanine from here by walking, so I'm sorry. I am going to go use the Silt Strider again. I know it's probably the easiest thing in the world to get there. Follow the road out over the bridge. Alright, we'll do it your way. Although, we don't have too much more time. I mean, there's some Gamma World going to be happening shortly. I will go ahead and save first. That way, if I get my behind kicked by some mob while I'm wandering my way back. You're not in the mood for Gamma World tonight. You have had a rough week, haven't you? Maybe you'll watch, you don't know yet? Alright. Y'all are gonna have to guide me to get back to Sedanine. I do not know how to get there from here. I just know that we came up this river here and I got dropped off. Follow the brown brick road. Should I think I was supposed to talk to somebody at Fort Moonmoth. They said they wanted to talk to me. I don't even know how they know I was here. I will grab these things because more money is good. Also, I should probably start saving these things because, well, I am a mage. Follow the brown brick road. I mean, this one? Okay. Plagiad. I'm going the wrong way. Well, no, so Plagiad is that way. Moonmoth Legion Fort is this way. Larius Vero. That's a guard captain. That's a guard. That's the interior.
Let's hear it.
Directly south from Balmora.
What was that?
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
Okay. Not really. I just want to find one stinking person here. You can go by the way of Pelagiad. There's a lot of people in here. Grief. Oh, dude's got a staff on him. Okay. So there are some staves in this game. That's a bedroom. It just says wooden door.
Good fortune, Outlander. I don't know you. What do you want?
No, you can't help me.
I don't know you. What do you want?
Imperial Legion? Blades.
The Blades are the Emperor's spies. They're everywhere, but no one knows who they are.
Okay, Imperial Legion.
Garrisons at Fort Pelagiad in Pelagiad, Hawkmoth Fort in Ebonheart, Fort Moonmoth in Balmora, Fort Buckmoth in Aldrun, and Fort Nisus. Were you looking to join the Imperial Legion?
You sure he has some... Okay, Nordic. You'll see yourself out. Nah, you're fine. Yeah, see, it's not listed. Wait, maybe it's back here. Larius Varro over at Fort Moonmoth has sworn an oath. Okay. There's a rumor that Larius Varro over at Fort Moonmoth wants to talk to me.
Come, Outlander. Let us do business.
Larry's downstairs? I was downstairs. I didn't see him. Oh, you're right.
Stranger.
Hello?
I'm Larius Varro, Legion Champion of Fort Moonmoth. I've been hoping you might come by. I've got some work for you, if you're interested.
Okay. Tell me about the latest rumors.
Take care when walking the roads. There have been rumors of a bandit robbing careless travelers near Hla Ode.
Okay. Any advice?
If you were to ask me for the model of a warrior, I'd have to say Miles Gloriosus. He's at the Andus Trade House in Margan right now, on a crusade to kill off all the monsters sneaking through the ghost fence. But he always has time to talk with an admirer.
Oh, I imagine he does. Any secret?
If someone attacks you first, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone doesn't attack you first, you're going to break the law if you attack him.
It isn't me, I swear. I have not been near Hla Ode. I know I did walk right by him. Any Morrowind lore for me?
The two criminal guilds here are the Kamona Tong, the native criminal syndicate, and the Thieves Guild, the imperial newcomers. The Thieves Guild is fighting for its life against the ruthless and well-established Kamona Tong.
I'm assuming that the Kamona Tong ended up losing that because in Skyrim it's the Thieves Guild. Or maybe Thieves Guild lost here, but they took a foothold in Skyrim instead. Careless travelers?
A number of careless travelers have been attacked recently. Seems there's a Nord near Hla Ode who's been robbing the unwary. If you happen upon him, take care. And of course, I'd be grateful if you took care of that problem for me.
There's a Nord attacking travelers near La Ode. Okay. Imperial?
Our civilization has brought peace and prosperity to all Tamriel. We place our faith in hard work, education, and discipline. We prefer free trade and diplomacy, but are not ashamed to use force.
No, I mean, the Thieves Guild took a foothold in Skyrim, not the Kamona Tong. I'm saying the Kamona Tong probably kept their foothold here in Vvardenfell, but the Thieves Guild took over in Skyrim. Work?
Through various channels, I've learned a bit about your situation. I'd like to tell you a little story, and when I'm done, you can ask me some questions. And then, maybe, you might decide to go out and do some things. You might, and you might not. That's your affair. And I also want to tell you about a nice present I think the Emperor wants you to have. I'm not sure where it is, but maybe you'll want to check back and see if I found it. Later, after you have done some things.
Okay. So basically, do this stuff for me. Nice present?
What is the nice present from the Emperor? I'm sure I don't know. I think it is supposed to be a surprise. And as I said, I'm not sure where it is, but I might find it. Anytime. So check back and see if I found it. Later.
I know nothing about thieving guilds. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm innocent, I tell you. Never been to the La Ode, despite what the slanderous lying Imperial says. He didn't say it was you. He just said it was a Nord.
Once upon a time, there was a bad magistrate who took gold from criminal organizations to reduce the sentences and fines of criminals. Everybody knew he was doing this, but nobody could prove it. Because even if it could be proved, the bad magistrate had important friends, and proof is not as powerful as important friends.
All right, continue.
At the same time, there was a good officer who enforced the laws because he thought laws made people happy and safe. And it bothered the good officer that enforcing the laws did no good, because the bad magistrate let the criminals go as quick as the officer caught them.
Okay.
For a long time, the good officer sighed and said, "What can I do? Because the bad magistrate has important friends and nothing I can do will touch him." But then, the good officer said, "Say, wait a minute. What about the bad people who are bribing the bad magistrate? They haven't got important friends, and if they aren't around, then the bad magistrate can't get any more bribes."
You say you accidentally mugged someone on the road. Once you get labeled a highwayman, lies, I tell you, lies. All right. Continue your story.
And even better, the good officer suspected that the bad people who were bribing the bad magistrate were probably criminals themselves. So the good officer decided that it would be good if the bad people who were bribing the bad magistrate should go away. Forever.
All right.
So that good officer made a little special prayer that there would be a little bloodbath to wash the bad people away. There. Isn't that a nice little story? Maybe not a perfect story, because it ends with a prayer and not a bloodbath. But maybe the story isn't over yet.
So, he just basically said the magistrate is taking bribes, letting criminals go. He's got some little birdies telling him information, and he'd like those little birdies to go away. And he wants me to do that for him. Bad people?
Oh, the bad people are the Kamona Tong. I thought everybody knew that. They are a criminal organization. Unfortunately, I don't know who the Kamona Tong are. No one will tell me because I am an officer, and it is against the code to tell officers things. but people in the Thieves Guild hate the Kemonatong. I bet if you asked the Thieves Guild, they would cheerfully tell you who the bad people are and where to find them. But I warn you, these bad people are very tough. Tougher than you, I'm afraid.
Okay. So, I have joined the Mages Guild. I could join the Imperial Legion, but I'd have to go out somewhere else for that.
All the garrisons are presently at full strength, except perhaps the Deathshed Legion at Fort Darius in the West Gash near the village of Nesis. If you're interested, you'll have to talk to General Darius there.
All right.
Now, where did I put that?
So he's got a present for me, but I have to do things for him in order to jar his memory long enough to find the thing that I was supposed to be given. Well, that was worth coming out here, I think. We did learn something interesting, a couple of interesting things. That there are definitely some not so good people living in Vvardenfell, Nesis. Lagiad Caldera. I like this officer. Straight to the point. His story was interesting. And, he pretty much told us what we need to know. He basically said, yeah, there's this problem here. I want your help with it. I don't think he even knows that I'm a blade initiate. Which makes sense, because people don't generally know when you're a blade. Oh, do we have to go this way? Hold on. We better save. We better do this quick, too. Yes. That way, if we die, we can reload right here and just take the Silt Strider. Which would be my preferred method of getting back to Sedanine. Actually prefer... I mean, if you had dark chocolate, maybe. A video on my mod list? I will have to remember what I used. It was recommended to me. Oh, I got some nice flowers out of that. Should not probably be hanging around right there. Hello, Caden. Oh, Kaladin. You say hello, going to bed, so have a good stream. Well, thank you. The stream is actually almost over, but I do appreciate you stopping by and saying hello.
That's unusual.
Yeah, I don't know what's unusual, but I'll come back to y'all later. Yeah, Kaladin pops in and says hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who stops in, whether or not they say hi or not. I am grabbing Restore Personality. Huh. Some useful sounding herb there. This heather. Now, do we cross this bridge over here. I hope so. All right. Y'all gotta let me know if I'm going the right way or if I'm going the wrong way, because I have no idea. I do know I will be grabbing all these flowers on the way. Open up your world map. Well, there's Sedanine, and here I am, passing Odai Plateau. Heather plus scuttle equals feather potions. Well, there were. Keep going south. Okay. Well, there was some scuttle over in those boxes in where we just left. Balmora. Now those flowers drain personality. They sound like they'd be used for anti-potions. Drain health. How are we on weight? We're doing fine. Okay. Comberries. Ah, last time I saw those were in Skyrim, and they were called snowberries. And I think they were good for potions to resist fire. Comberries who need it to build the corn system in your Telvanni house. You get a house in this game. You know, I hadn't even thought about that. Hello. Random person standing out here.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Hello, please, can you help me? I've lost my way and cannot find the holy place for which I'm searching. Yes, the fields of Kumu. I am on a pilgrimage to this holiest of places, but I seem to have lost my way. Perhaps you can help me find it. Surely you know this area better than I. I can pay you for your time. Say, 150 septims?
Okay, do I help her? I don't know where this place is either. I mean, I can try to help her? I don't know. It's on the north side of the lake.
Thank you so much. I know the fields of Kumu are near the water. The view from there is supposed to be breathtaking. I've also been told there is a farm nearby where pilgrims may sometimes stop and rest weary legs. It was there that Lord Vivek met a poor farmer whose only gore had died. This farmer could not harvest his muck sponge without his gore, and could not provide muck for himself or his village. So the Lord Vivek removed his fine clothes, laid them aside, and toiled in the farmer's fields, acting as a beast of burden until the entire crop was harvested.
It is at the fields of Kumu we go to pray for the same humility Lord Vivek showed on that day. I'll mark it on your map.
So it's that way. I hope so, because we are definitely cutting into Gamma World time. And I don't even know if I have... a decent fighting skill on me. Ow! What is attacking me? Oh. I can't reach it from there. Hold on. She's gonna die if I don't get it soon. Alright. How do I use a secondary skill? Hold on. Forward, back, left, right. Use mouse 0. Mouse 0. No. Okay. Okay, that did not work at all. All right. First off, let's go ahead and use these potions. Okay, left mouse button is mouse 0. I'm trying to use my magic. Oh, ready magic, R. Okay. Okay. Cast when used. How do I use it? Ah, number 5. Wow, that was close. Did he kill the... Did he kill the NPC? He did. Shall we restart? I think we should. We did not do that very well. We did not do that very well at all. Yeah, that pilgrim was way dead. Alright, we're going to try that again next time. But for now, it is 9:15, and the Dungeon Delver has already begun his Gamma World stream. We don't want to miss that. So if you enjoy Gamma World, you enjoy some old school tabletop roleplay, I definitely suggest heading over to the Dungeon Delvers. Wow, the Dungeon Delvers YouTube channel, and head over to his stream, which is already in progress. It's a good time, I promise. Despite me bungling the delivery of that, it is definitely a good time. And next week, we're going to attempt that again and make sure that we don't get the NPC dead this time. We'll see. I do want to take a moment to thank everybody that stopped by, and thank Drive-By, Jimmy, Nordic, George Chris, Kaladin, and I think there was somebody else that I'm missing in there. If I am missing your name, it is not intentional, I promise. But I do want to thank everybody. And I want to thank the people that even stopped by, maybe watched, didn't say anything. I still appreciate you. But next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. Now, everybody. Oh, there she is. Now we can see what she looks like. Everybody, head on over to the Dungeon Delver. I will see you there shortly.
There is someone watching.
And until next time, bye for now.
The prey approaches.